Hello, Glee fans. This is Shamus Kelley, video producer for The Tower Light, here with your opinionated Glee review of Season 4, Episode 9, Swan Song. Once again, not a whole lot of feelings about this episode, but I will give Glee credit. They didn't win sectionals, which, as you may have read in the comments from last week, I was like, oh, that'd be so cool if they didn't. So I'm excited to see where they go from here. So, point to that for them for Glee. So they had a rule at the beginning of this episode that you were disqualified if you left the stage. I'm pretty sure in an actual competition, if someone got sick or fell over or something like that, their song was already done. So if they're like, hey, one of our people just fainted, give us a second, I'm pretty sure it'd be fine. So that rule seemed a little convenient. They honestly could have just gone up, sung another song, but got all messed up because they were worried about Marley. But whatever. In this episode, not a big deal. So then Sue is tearing apart the choir room. What? It's kind of odd. I guess, according to the end of the episode, they're going to practice outside now. Life is rough for Glee Club. So we also do get, in this episode, we get one of probably the greatest moments of this episode, which is Piano Guy speaks, and he's really bitter. We've never really seen that before, but it was nice. It was funny. It was cool. Too bad no one's watching to care anymore. Might be. So Tina watched for this episode. Tina gets to be mean and kind of sassy and a little bitchy. I'm so thrilled. This episode. So they also make Brittany more like a child with the little, Cheerio thing or whatever. I get it. But seriously, guys, you're making her out to have, the mind of a child. And that makes Sam being into her, yeah. Pedo Sam. Everyone's a pedo on this show. So then we also get the thing with Brittany and Sam and this really... Okay, Glee, we get it. You know that lesbians watching the show are going to be mad that she's dating Sam. Your way of acknowledging it was really forced and felt super awkward. That, people follow Lord Tuppington and blah, blah, I get it. You're making fun of the lesbian fans who don't want to see a girl with another girl. I get it. It's a decent commentary to have, but you do it in such a way that just feels awkward. Why make the joke if you had to reach that far? Oh, because you think you're so clever and you're not. Then once again, we're supposed to think that Carmen is this mean, nasty lady who's all you're never going to make it. Why you can't do this, you can't do that. And Rachel's but I'm so much better than blah, blah, blah. I don't care, Rachel. Carmen is telling you it is, and you're just whiny and terrible. If you notice that I'm going faster this week, it's that I really just don't care. I watch these episodes, and they happen, and I'm just what is going on? So Rachel's oh, you just don't know. You can't accept how good I've become. Yeah, sure. Then, so all the Glee Club members are oh, we can't win anymore. We're going to go perform with other clubs. Whatever. It's high school flighty people. Didn't necessarily have a problem with that. But then, when, Tina and Blaine join the Cheerios, Rachel, I'm sorry. My God. Coach Sylvester makes, a racist joke to Tina. Come on, Glee. Come the hell on. I get it's supposed to be funny, but it's not. It just came off as super racist. And that's the thing. Sue, once again, is a super villain. Remember when she liked the Glee Club? Oh, and I guess because she hates Finn now. I guess that's the justification. It's a very, very weak justification, Glee. And that came out of nowhere, too. So this is just... And also, and they make this whole thing about, oh, yeah, we can't do Glee because we don't have a budget anymore. For school without a budget, they have a lot of athletic teams, including a religious paintball league. I think if you could fund a religious paintball league, you can pretty much, fund a group that had gone to nationals and won before. Yeah, they didn't win this year, but they could. They're still a competitive level team. And they got booted for stupid that was dumb. And they all gave up because plot, whatever. And then, there's the scene where they're yeah, we give up. And they all leave, and Marley and Finn are sitting there, and then all the lights turn off because we needed a commercial break. Awkward. So, once again, the whole lesbian blogger thing just came off as super weird, super awkward. I didn't like it. It didn't do it for me. It's supposed to be funny. I'm really interested to read lesbian blogs soon to find out what they think about that. I would feel very patronized and very kind of okay, guys, it's not funny. Once again, whatever. Okay, whatever. So Rachel sings, and it's like, yay, it's a good song, yay. And then Kurt gets to perform because he needs to get a second chance because the show tells him to. I like the whole thing with Carmen where she's like, yeah, you didn't get in because reason. Like, so, but then she's like, I would like to do it anyway. Yeah, no, I don't care. I don't care. And why, like, Rachel and Brody are friends again? I thought, like, she hated him or something. I guess not. You know, whatever. Not Brody. Whatever his name is. The new guy in New York. Yay, Kurt. His song was really good. Chris Colfer, yay. So in an episode where, like, Marley messed up the entire Glee Club because she was being, like, bulimic or whatever, they don't, I mean, I'm glad that they focus on something else, but I really hope they come back to, like, man, because I did this, I basically effed over everybody. Wow, I'm a terrible person. Like, that'd be kind of cool. That could drive her, like, even more into, like, cause her whole, like, anorexia whatever thing, I've talked to some people about this, and they said that it feels very, the way they're playing it's too easy. It's too, like, they aren't really going all out for it. I know it's network television, blah, 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 Glee's a fantasy, blah, blah, blah. They aren't pushing it hard enough. They're like, the reasons why she's doing it is just like, oh, because I don't know. It's so hard to describe. It's just that you could do more with it, Glee, and you're not. But at least you remember it exists. So, and then we also get, at the end of the episode, the band. The Glee band, whoever's showing, they're all waiting outside in the snow. Because that's what bands do, right? They just chill around and wait while all their instruments get messed up, right? Like, that's a thing, right? No? Okay, this episode. Once again, very short review, but I'm struggling to care. I'm desperately struggling to care about Glee, and this one is not doing it for me. Like, the piano guy comment was funny. Like, Chris Colfer was cool. This is still a pretty solid D+. Piano guy should give it like an A, but it's not enough to save what is basically apathetic Glee at this point. Like, we're supposed to care and we don't. I mean, oh, and something I really just noticed, like all the people that came back for sectionals or whatever, they just sort of disappeared, except for, like, Santana and, like, the one beginning scene. I guess there was a lot of material cut or something, but it was really awkward that, like, you built up, like, oh my god, they're all here, and now they're just not there anymore. Super awkward. Yeah, that completely justifies my D+ for this episode. Yeah, once again, Tina Watch, she got to be angry and stuff. I guess she got to say things, which I guess isn't a step in the right direction, but, you know, whatever. Oh my god, Glee, and so many people last week were like, oh, you're not a true fan, you're not this, you're not that. It doesn't, god. And next week we're going to get, like, It's a Wonderful Life plus other Glee things going on. I don't really care, and apparently Sam proposes to Brittany. I don't care. The apathetic I feel towards, I'm exploding with apathy right now. It's kind of remarkable how much I don't care at this point. And you may think, why do you keep watching that? I got a lot of questions about that last week. Why do you keep watching the show? Because it's miraculous. Like I've said many, many times, it's ridiculous how bad this is. It's almost astounding how bad this was. How bad this show has become. It's sunk so low. And, you know, it could be better. And you know what? That's the thing. I want Glee to get better. I want Glee. I don't expect it to get better. But I would like it to get better. I would love if next week they just figured everything out and they just made a cool show again. I'd love that. But it's not happening. And I'm kind of interested to see how much worse it can get. So that's all for this week. Once again, D+, the songs, whatever. Like, Kurt was cool. Yay. They used Don't You Forget About Me to draw on your heartstrings because you saw The Breakfast Club. We're not going to try to create our own emotion. Yeah. I'm not even bothered with the tune anymore. It's just like, Glee, just try. You could do so much better if you just applied yourself, if you just tried. All right. That's all for this week. Once again, please leave comments. Tell me what you think of this episode. Maybe you all found it way more heart-wrenching or whatever. Tell me I'm like a hater or something and I don't understand anything about the television industry or something. I don't know. Until next week, Glee fans. See you guys later.